Hey guys, this is Jonathan from Fitness for Freedom. Today we're going to show you how to do dragonflies. Now, what I like about dragonflies is that they really work your abdominal muscles without really putting a lot of strain on your back when you do them properly, because you're able to keep a neutral spine the whole time you do the exercise. Okay, so what we're going to do is go through the full, what I think is the hardest version of the exercise, and we're going to go through some easier progressions leading up to it, because it is a very, very challenging exercise that actually very few people could do properly right out of the gate. Okay, so you're going to set up just like this, okay, with your hands on the bench behind. Okay, so take a nice grip here. You're going to bring your legs up, okay, so they're relatively straight in the air. You're going to push them straight up, okay, and then you're going to lower yourself down just like this, as low as you can, and then come right back up again. Okay, trying to stay as flat as possible through your hips as you do the exercise. Okay? Now, some common mistakes that people make, regardless of the progression they're on, when they do this exercise, is that they'll have a tendency to bring their legs back like this when they come up, okay? And that's not necessarily wrong, but you're just not using your abdominal muscles as effectively as you could be. And I'm all about effectiveness, so let's use those abdominal muscles as much as possible, okay? So that means you're going to go straight up, okay, when you do the exercise. Now, the second mistake that a lot of people make is that, well, they'll go down and they'll lower themselves, okay, but then when they come back up, they'll drop their hips like this and just kind of curl, do like a reverse crunch or a reverse curl back up, okay? So again, you'll probably still feel it in your abdominal muscles, and it's not necessarily wrong. It's just not the most effective way to do this exercise, okay? So as you're going down, if you're focusing on keeping your body, flat through your hips, okay, on both directions, what that's going to do is really load your abdominal muscles a lot more, and it's going to make the exercise a lot more effective. Now, a lot of people won't be able to do that progression right out of the gate. So the very first progression as you do this exercise will be simply lifting your hips straight up and practicing that motion where you're just going straight up without swinging your legs up, okay, and back over your head as you do it. Okay, so just being very consciously aware of that as you do the exercise will make it really effective. Okay, the next step will be lifting your hips up and then lowering them down as low as you can, and then bringing your legs back up with your pull back flat on the bench, straight up, and then lowering yourself again. Okay, and then curling back up again. And by doing that easier progression, or starting with that earlier, easier progression, it's going to not only target your abdominal muscles, but it's going to make this exercise doable for you in a way that doesn't hurt your back and really loads your abdominal muscles. Okay, and then the final phase of this is doing the full exercise where we come down, up like this, and then lower yourself all the way, and then straight back up again. And of course, I'm not doing a very good job of that, but ideally I would be keeping my legs straight as I'm doing that exercise, but I'm not quite strong enough to do the whole exercise with my legs straight. Okay, so those are just some variations or a couple of progressions that you can do leading up to this exercise. And of course, feel free to combine those in any way possible. So you might be able to do one or two the hardest way, and then you have to do 3 or 4 the slightly easier way, and then 5 or 6 the easiest way that I just demonstrated, to be able to get the most out of the exercise. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel or like our page, because we deliver content just like it every week. Take care, and we'll talk to you next time.